Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Paulette Rolle-Alesnik. I'm so happy that you're here. If you are a subscribed member of my community, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new, I just hope that you can become a member and that we too can become friends. I pray that the content shared here will add value to your life as well as help you to increase your wealth. Now on this channel, we basically talk about personal finances, and that is how to make extra money, how to create and develop multiple streams of income, and how to increase your wealth. Remember, you're never too old or too young to navigate your life like a boss. In this video, I want to talk about how to gain control of your money. Because honestly, if you're not controlling your money is controlling you. Now, if that interests you, please stay tuned. Tell me, how are you feeling about your finances? Do you feel you have control? You know where basically every cent or close to it goes? You know your income, you know your expenditures. Are you that person? And you're just thinking, I know I control my money, I understand the ins and the outs. Or are you on the other end of the spectrum and you feel like your money is a runaway train? Okay, either way, today we're going to talk about how to gain or regain control. So I want to share with you 5 tips. I know 4 of them I've used that have really helped me, and I pray that it adds value to your life as well. Number 1, gaining control of your money. Please avoid anything with a fee. So, Paulette, hey, it's hard to avoid them. No, it's not. It takes planning. It takes thinking things through. So other than a mortgage, I think we should try to avoid anything without a fee. If you have the ability to purchase a car cash, I would advise that other than a mortgage, do everything cash, save for it, plan for it, because those fees are killers. You don't control them. And I do understand that credit card is an asset. I have a Capital One card. I have a card from my bank, and I use them for reward points. And I am a bit disciplined with my money. Well, a lot disciplined. So if you are that person that you can use your credit card and you can pay it off at the end of the month, it's an advantage. But if you're not, I would say please get rid of your credit cards, get rid of anything with a fee, because fees are killers. In fact, they're the devil. They really are. And number 2, financial mistakes. We've all made them. I know I have. So if you've made financial mistakes, and when you've made financial mistakes, please correct them. So take a moment after this video to assess what financial mistakes have you made. Own them. Man up, woman up, correct them. You don't put your head in the sand and run away, hide from them. You have to deal with them, because eventually it's going to bite you in the butt. It doesn't go away. It does not go away. So whether it's whether you have bad credit and you just ignored it since college, I owed who? Where did we shop in college? Let's say Macy's or JCPenney's, wherever you shopped. You cannot pretend that it's not there. If it's a medical bill, whatever it is, if you owe someone, don't answer the phone. Deal with it, because it will come back. It will slap you in the face and in the butt. So there are ways, there are companies out there. I'm not saying to pay anybody. So on the flip side of that, a lot of companies are making money off of people like you and me by saying, oh, let's consolidate, pay us a fee. No, I can consolidate my own fee. So by taking ownership and dealing with your financial mistakes, all it takes is a pen and a piece of paper and calling the 3 credit card companies, finding out what you own. Every single American citizen has access to a free credit report each year. And if you ever apply for credit, they would automatically give you a free credit report. So if you want to do that, just go ahead and do that. Just have your credit pull, and they would show you what's on your credit report. Then you call the companies, deal with it. Even if it's a family member you owe, deal with it. Make plans to pay them back. Because if you want to control your money, you have to control what's in the future. What if you get control of your money today And then somebody 5 years down the road, bam, slap you with something you didn't know. Go back to ground zero, correct that baby, deal with it today. Take action. I promise you, you will not regret it. Will it be easy? Probably not, but you can do it. You can do it. Otherwise, it's going to be that runaway train, and I promise you it's going to hit somewhere. Number 3, how do I say this gently? Take your money out of the bank, honestly. Some of you have thousands of dollars, some of you hundreds of thousands of dollars in savings, and the bank gives you poo-poo money for it, honestly. So it's this, so many of us have been trained to like, oh, keep your money in savings because it's safe, it's safe. No, I would say, and this, don't just take my word for it, excuse me, do some research, talk to some advisors. If you need to, just reach out to me. But you know that wealthy people, they don't keep their money in the bank. The bank will give you 1%, if that. And then they turn around and use your money. Sometimes they loan it back to you at this ridiculous interest rate. That makes no sense. In fact, I really think it should be illegal. But if you think about it, you can take your money out of savings and you can invest it. You can do stocks, you can do options, you can invest in some type of company. Again, word of caution, with lots of research. But you probably can get 10%, 12%, sometimes 20, 30, 40% interest on that money that sits in the bank for what? 10, 12 years, gaining 1% interest? That shouldn't even be legal to me. Emergency funds. Create an emergency fund. That way you control when the emergency happens. And I promise you, if you are breathing, life will happen. You might say, Paulette, nothing ever happens. Okay, it just hasn't happened yet. So whether it's a blown tire, whether it's somebody getting sick, you being laid off, life will happen. And one way to control your money is by creating
and you really held true to that promise.
Emergency
it's not just because he worked hard to provide for our family, but because of the little things. Things like these love notes he'd always hide around the house, or the way he made sure the kids actually did what they were told. Or just the way he made our home feel safe. So when he got sick, because he'd gotten life insurance, he was able to keep his promise. And even though he's no longer here, I know we'll be okay.
We approve ourselves, and you do that by getting out of debt. You do that by controlling your funds, building up an emergency fund or 2 or 3. And that way, when you need the money, you pull it out. I would recommend, honestly, that you talk with an insurance agent. One recommendation is you talk to an EPL, and what that is an express loss premier person. And I'm not an insurance specialist, obviously. But if you talk to someone who specializes in EPL, they'll explain to you how you can create an emergency fund that really helps you. So under the insurance, obviously, it's all of that is under legal insurance qualifications and stuff. You can do that, and I promise you it will help. It will help. Taxes. Last but not least, learn, and this has really, really, really helped me. Learn about taxes and how they affect your pocketbook. Not mine, but yours. Do you know that millionaires like Warren Buffett and Steve Jobs and Jeff Bezos and the other guy who owned Facebook, they pay lower tax rates, like lower than millions of Americans, because federal taxes on investment interest, which is unearned income, it's lower than earned income. Paula, what are you talking about? You got to do your research. You got to learn. I know the banking industry and everybody who deals in money, I feel they do the American public, and just, I shouldn't say the American public because people in other countries listen to my video. They do the world an injustice by making finances seem complicated. They use terms that scare us away, and we just say, you pay somebody to handle your funds. You give the bank your money. No. Learn about taxes and how it affects your fund, because billionaires are paying way a lower tax rate than we are because of what they consider unearned income. Wealthy people actually can permanently avoid federal taxes on capital gains, right? One of their main source of income is capital gains. And when they pass this money on to their children, they don't even have to pay taxes on it. So learn about this stuff. Learn about capital gains. Learn about unearned income versus wages and earned income. So we're earning income and we pay minimum 10% tax. Some people up to 23% in taxes. And then you have the billionaires and the millionaires, Warren Buffett and Steve Jobs and Jeff Bezos, they're paying like $0. Even President Donald Trump, as it came out that he recently only paid, that goes without saying. But like somebody told me, he's probably just a smart man. He avoided taxes. So how can you avoid taxes? You learn about it and you learn how it affects your pocketbook at whatever income level you're at. Okay, this is a bonus point. I think I sound like a broken record, but it goes without saying. I really believe that repetition is the mother, the father, the sister, the brother, the auntie, and the uncle of learning. Repetition. So yes, I do sound like a broken record, but you need a budget. You need to know how much is going out. First of all, how much is coming in so that you know how much is going out. So create a budget. Pay attention to your money. Don't pass it off on anybody. You might say it's boring. Deal with it. You might say it's hard. Then learn. Anything difficult can become easy if you're doing it daily. So learn about your money, pay attention to your money, mind your money yourself by creating a budget. That's your bonus point. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. If this information has added value to you or your family's life, please subscribe to my video, to my channel. I would love to have you back. Again, thank you. I wish you the best of success, and I will see you soon. Bye now.